So you have a Richmond City Councilwoman by the name of Reva Trammell. Now, many people are very pissed off with her right now because of something that she had in her kitchen. So she took a picture with another family member, and in the caption at the time, it says, "We both need a haircut." But if you look at the picture, make sure we put that picture up, you will see at the top, there is a Mammy figurine at the top. And I'm like, oh boy, these people. It's like, they so obsessive with black people. My God, man. Like, it's like, I don't know what they would do if all of us was one day just not around them. I don't know what they would do. Seriously. But then let me not say that, because what they'll do is, even if all of us went back to the continent of Africa and left them all here, they'll be following right behind us. What am I talking about? Like I said, Brother Diane Stamir talked about that, how the year return, they showed up there too. We can't even have a year return without people like this woman here trying to follow and see what we got going on. But the people on social media definitely called that out. Now, they talked about the Mammy jars themselves, they said, which began being produced in the United States during the late 19th century. Typically reflect, ugly racist stereotypes about black women. They would have Mammy miniatures which soared into popularity in the Jim Crow era. OK, so this woman has a Jim Crow era statue just sitting in the top of her kitchen. Boy, I tell you. And this is the Richmond City Councilwoman. So they had the Mammy figurine as, made to be jars, salt and pepper shakers. Like, could you imagine? OK, you put the salt and pepper in there and you grabbing a Mammy and doing it. These people are sick, man. Sick and demented. They also use the Mammies as kitchen bells, showing a caricature of a black woman with exaggerated lips in a red and white gown matching a headscarf. They say the objects portray black women as subservient. You understand? And these are the same women that be trying to give black women hell, probably over there at the city council. Of course, when we see that, it definitely makes us upset. But to them, it reminds them of, let me think, making America great again. See, America was great for them in the 1950s. And you have to think about that. In the 50s, black people were in their place. They can do and say whatever they want without worrying about losing their job. Black people didn't have no rights. I mean, it was really, really, really white supremacy. You can say the N-word and you're good. You can terrorize black people. You're fine. I mean, that's the era, they would like to have. All of them had jobs for the most part. They just really got to express their white supremacy. And today, they can't really do that. Yes, they express white supremacy, but not the way they did it back then. Now, so after she was called out, this is her statement was, first, I want to thank everyone for bringing this to my attention. The figurine was given to me about 35 years ago. It has been on top of the kitchen cabinet ever since. I never thought much about it, but I do realize it's a hurtful item to many people. For 35 years, you didn't clean the top of your kitchen cabinet for 35 years. It's just been up there. You never moved it around. Either you're lying, which I believe you are lying, or you just being dirty and never cleaned up there, obviously, right? Don't lie. You know good and well that was a Mammy. If you didn't know what it was, you could have Googled it. It's real easy to Google what that was. And you'd have found out in 2 seconds. Stop lying. I don't believe it whatsoever, what you're saying. OK, because one thing about people like you know exactly everything that has to do with racism because you guys created it. You are the authors of racism. You are the authors of white supremacy. So you know all about it. And one thing that Neely Fuller always taught is that you guys play dumb. You play dumb. I didn't know that was racist. I didn't know. I was just given this. I just thought it was like a jar. I mean, I didn't know. And they if you believe that, black people, then you're a fool and a half. They know exactly what they're doing. Trust me on that. So one person had responded when they seen this. They say, oh, it explains a lot. They say, if this woman stays at the neck of LeVar Stoney in the city council meetings, they say complacency has allowed Trammell to overstay her welcome. They say time is up. So basically, she's always at the neck of a black man. And they say now it makes sense. Yeah, it makes sense because she's been exposed. Well, now, since a lot of you know what's going on with Reva Trammell, well, when it's time to vote, get her out because you know she's a racist. It's just that simple. The one thing I love, ladies and gentlemen, I love when they expose themselves. Oh man, I love it. When she thought she was just taking a picture, it exposed her racism. God, that's like poetic justice to me. I just love it. But like I said, I just don't understand the sick mentality, because my thing is this: if I don't like you, I don't want nothing to look like you around me, because I don't like you. That's just how I am. You don't see black folks with a bunch of things of them trying to mock them. So we don't care about that toward anybody. We don't. And black folks don't even hate people like that. We don't. Most black folks love everybody no matter how much they kick, beat, kill, and everything else to us. They put race soldiers to sit up there and kill us, and we'll forgive them, but we won't forgive black people. So I know black folks, how they love them. They love them to death. But this woman exposed herself. Now people in Richmond, do your thing, vote her out. But leave me a comment, let me know what you think about the situation with this city councilwoman exposing herself, which is a good thing. Now, don't, like I said before, don't believe her when she says she did not know. She knew. She just pissing on your leg and telling you it's rain.